Hello, my people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, brothers, sisters, wherever you are watching me from this afternoon, morning, evening. I want to say a very big welcome to every one of you that is here. I saw some people is already around. I want to say a welcome, very big welcome to every one of you to this program Frank Talk with Emmanuel Oni. This is another edition of Frank Talk with Emmanuel Oni. Today we are going to be looking at some very, very important issue that is ravaging our country today. But before we go into the proper discussion, proper interaction, make I first beg una beg as una dey watch, we could try as much as possible to help us share this video. Encourage your people to subscribe to Naija Watch so that we'll be able to reach as much people as possible. We'll be able to spread all this message because Nigeria now with a very critical condition, very critical situation. We need to, all of us need to have to come together. We need to find a way, make we come together, make we take uh, find solution to the problem when we dey now. This one when we dey now not be one person. So that is why we must try as much as possible to share all this video. Make una dey give us like so that people will know say na good message na dey inside here. They will be attracted to it. Henry 72 FG, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you dey watch me from. I want to say a very big welcome to you. I cite you. God bless you, my brother, my sister. So as we dey go on, make we try, make we dey give ourselves like, thumb up, so that una go dey ginger us because the more like, the more thumb up when we get na so the gingering go dey come, na so we go dey get encouragement, get confidence to do better, to deliver better, to go all our extra mile to come and deliver on on our assignment. So today, as we talk the topic when we go to look at today for another edition of Frank Talk, the topic now, who will defend us in Edo State and Southern Nigeria in general? That is the big question in my heart now because it doesn't seem to be going down at all. It not be like say anything dey happen at all. Every day we dey wake up, dey hear strong news, bad news, bad information that dey create fear into our spinal cord. That dey create fear say, wetin be this one? Where are we going as a nation because of where we are now? So we need to beg, make we come out, make we beg people, make we look for people when e go really come, make them defend us. People when e go really try to speak on our behalf. Now that one be the real reason behind this my topic. Who will defend us in Edo State and Southern Nigeria in general? Who exactly? Because the politicians don't they fail us. It's very obvious now. Say the politicians don't they fail us. Good evening, mommy diaspora. I say very big welcome. I cite you. Thank you very much, ma. God bless you. Happy Sunday, happy Valentine to every one of you that is on now, to those when it will come later. So who will defend us? Now that one be the question. So I want to now make una come, maybe all of us come together. Me not really know. Now when una suggest, we go put our heads together, we go fit take beg people because the politicians actually don't dey fail us. If we want to depend on the politicians, hey guy, it go tough, especially the politicians from the southern part of Nigeria. All of them now, they are more interested in they get more interest in how they want to secure their position, how they want to prepare for 2023. Now that one, they all of their mind. Very few. That one, they all of their mind. So we need to look for alternative outside the politicians when it go help us. Because it don't be like say our enemy they rethink at all. These people when we call our enemy right now, they know they think at all. Waiting that they do their own that they strategize every minute, every day. That they think of how to take overpower us. That they think of how to take maneuver their way so that they go fit take waiting belong to us and waiting no belong to them. So is that is the condition we are, that is the situation we are right now. So that is why I come up with this topic. But now before we go in, I still the beg una make una see the number for below. It is scroll for below the screen. The lines are open any moment from like 30 minutes time. So you can call in, you can make suggestion, you can come up with idea. If my own when me talk not correct, you can still come up and say no, you're all not correct. This is how we should do it. Just like as we done last week when we all put our heads together, talk about this grazing land matter. Me and see from different angle, another people see from this different angle. But one thing is sure, we all are arriving at a point where we say we will be able to overcome our enemy. We will be able to defeat our enemy. We will be able to put our enemy to shame. Now that will be the most important thing. Now that will be the goal. Now that will be our focus. Not to come to fight ourselves. We will not fight ourselves. So, who will defend us in Edo State and Southern Nigeria? That is the cocoa right now for me. Because if you look at our enemy, their other part, the northern part of Nigeria, their people are speaking for them. Their people are defending them, even when it is clear that what that they do na wrong thing. They are defending them. They're not loose guarded. The governors are defending them. The clerics are defending them. They are trying to justify what that they do, even when they know say this thing when they do in the sight of God is wrong, in the sight of humanity is wrong, but they don't care because they already have an agenda. When we never know, but we know clearly say agenda day. Clearly, but the direction of that agenda now we never know. Hopefully, as we move on from year to year, maybe before the end of this year, or latest by June next year, we're going to get the agenda going to be clear by the grace of God. But before that time, we need to find a way to help ourselves. We need to find a way because the way we did now for we South, especially the South, the Southwest are still trying to come together. Some of them are speaking, some of them are not speaking because of their Yoruba. I mean, their political alienation. So some of them are not speaking. Some when it's still both, still they speak, then they still they talk. But you can see that, and then they still get activists when it's strong, when they try to defend their people, to talk to their people, say yes, this thing we must not give in. But in our own case, we don't seem to be having such voice. The way me I see them, I may be wrong. The way me from what me I see, we don't need to be. I'm not sure say what they see. Look at the other day when Bauchi governor. I want to start on that premise so that may I take on to another area. Bauchi governor came up. That's Senator Bala Mohammed. He's presently the Bauchi governor, the governor of Bauchi State. He came up, he defended his people, said the Fulani herdsmen, the herdsmen, whatever, try to even say criminal, even care whether criminal they or not. He said the only option where they get now to carry gun. Now, so he talked a few days ago, like 3-4 days ago. He said they don't have any option than to carry gun because they need to protect their livestock. What did they say? Because they fight, according to them, say that they fight against enemy when they attack them, they collect their cow from them, whether they call it cattle wrestlers. So because of that, they have every right to carry gun. So he's not saying it apologetically. He's not begging. He's not even begging man talking. He talking clearly. Say they need to carry gun, and nobody get right to evict anybody from any bush. That the bush, the forest belong to the Fulani herdsmen. It doesn't matter the location of the bush. So any attempt when you make to take evict these people from anywhere, say now trouble you the cause. Excuse me, talk clearly and warn Nigerians that he even went as far as insulting his delegating words against one of his colleagues when he be the governor of Benue State. Yes, Benue State. He even talk say that one and it caused the wahala. Say why he go to talk say made them stop open grazing. Why he go to talk say make Buhari act and ban open grazing. Say whether you know what they talk, that the forest belongs to everybody, all the Fulani. So any attempt to stop them, now trouble you the cause. Now when you look at that statement and the way the man they talk am, and right now as we dey talk, you don't talk for 3 or 4 days now. Right now up to now as we dey talk, he not condemn what they do. This the presidency not come out make them talk say this thing when you talk now problem you dey cause, so this is inciting. This one will create confusion. The president no talk. But if you say that somebody from South, now he talk that thing since presidency for don't come out, go take more than 2-3 hours when presidency that Gabashew or what's his name again, Adesina, Femi Adesina, or Minister of Information Lai Mohammed will come and go attack and say why you go to talk like that. Go even call police say make them go arrest them. So, but you see, the man talking now, he said they can carry gun and they can do anything where they like. So, and up to now, nobody ask him, the government not even see what he talk as anything. The other day, when we still talk a bit that day, one of the clerics say make we carry the Boko Haram, the bandit, the Fulani, all of them, we carry them join Nigeria military. Say now only that one will bring about peace. So without that one, there will be no peace. So these are the reason when I can say and these are people that are doing the wrong thing. They are the one killing people. Now they come out, they stand, they say nothing will happen. Nobody get right to talk. They can come into your farm and take whatever they like. They can come into your land and take whatever they like. You don't get power, you don't get right to even cry. If you cry, they have the right to use the gun to shoot you. That is the implication of that statement when Bala Mohammed talked, Bauchi State governor, senator, a former senator, presently a governor of Bauchi State. So, when you look at that, look at the cleric, look at their association, the Northern Elders Forum, Northern Youth Forum, every day they come up, they defend their people. But in our case, we don't have. So it's time now, make we try. Make we cry to people, make we ginger our people, make we wake up from where we sleep. Because right now, it be like say we sleep, because one thing when me I see now, it be like say, especially our politicians, we know, some of us don't know, but our politicians, they are still living in denial. They are still thinking that 2023 is important. Let me protect my 2000. And they don't know, say that 2023 if you not even reach. They go wait, they go tire the way Nigeria they go. Then go wait, then go tire. If care is not taken. The way the government is going about this whole thing. So right now, that is why I say right now, Nigeria is bleeding. Because every day you hear killings, destruction, every part of Nigeria, especially in the southern part of Nigeria. Killings. The whole of yesterday, day before yesterday, Ogun State and Oyo State now Esme fight Hausa Fulani Northerners fight. Now they use and fight throughout yesterday, day before yesterday. So yes, that is very clear. They have more value for cows. They even have more value for their land than human beings. So sad. So sad. Now we need to find a way to protect ourselves because our political class are not ready. Our political class up till now, the southern people, the South governor, the South people, they have not even planned to even have a united force to fight this thing. Every state just they do their own. They're not even they talk. Nobody is even doing anything. As far as I'm concerned, from my own estimation, nobody is even doing anything. All of them are just preparing for 2023 to come. They recontest again for those when they want to contest for governor. For those when they come out, maybe they position themselves for vice president or senate. That is what all of them are doing. Or some when you go get luck, they go pick them. If their party win, they go pick them as ministers. That is this political class thing cut across the whole of South. The whole of South. Just that Southwest, because they have some level of opposition. That's why you see some of them they come out for the talk. But in our own case, we suppose get opposition, but the opposition where we get not really make they are even making things worse. They make things worse. So we make una make suggestion. Make we call up people. Whether not the governor we go call on, whether not because the traditional rulers are not even helping matters. As far as I'm concerned, everybody is just sleeping, waiting for the day when it go can't reach their turn. Because as we look at things for this part of the world, if something never affect us, it's fine. Now the day when it go affect us, the day when the matter go come teach us, it can't affect somebody close to us, can't affect our children, can't affect personally, then we go come to say the thing when it happen not good. Otherwise, I don't know how on earth at this stage somebody from SAD never called Bala Mohammed make it tell and say this thing when you talk. Na wrong thing. Nobody. The only person when don't answer him here now from the north is North Central Benue State Government. Oton. That's the only person when he answer him. But the whole of South, everybody is keeping quiet. Nobody feel like that one talk. So it is a problem. And these people are strategizing every day, every minute. They are strategizing. Then they put things in place. Then they arrange things. The way today now they come up that they try to say nobody get right. Okay, now yesterday, nobody fitted them where they want to live for anywhere. They can live anywhere. May I talk that one. They get right to live anywhere. If you now they are threatening that if you do them anything, they will revenge you. They are not going to take anything easy. If you try anything, they will revenge you. That is what Mayati Allah said yesterday. Because when Bala talking 4 or 5 days ago, said they get right to take Carrigo, nobody questioned them. Federal government don't ask them why what is it that one. So Mayati Allah was not bold enough to yesterday to come out and say what is it. Then yesterday it was war in Oyo State and Ogun State. Killings. Fighting. So these people are strategizing every day. Yes. So this is where we need to be careful. I get called day here now. Make I pick and make I hear from this person whether I want to contribute to this program. Hello. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. Your name, where you are coming from, where you are calling from?
My name is Festus. I come from Italy.
Okay.
Good evening, brother.
Good evening, my brother. God bless you. Thank you for your time. So you want
my brother.
You want contribute to the program?
I do want to contribute, my brother.
Okay, no wahala. Carry on, carry on.
The title we bring today, a very strong title.
Because the situation where we dey strong.
Very strong, very
we
strong.
We very strong situation.
This one where you bring come and so say who go defend us. In short, for Edo State, near your mission Edo State.
Yeah.
We never see him.
Okay.
Why we never see him? Because no truth for Edo, and nobody they talk truth.
Yes.
Including you not take now.
Yeah, not be lie, not be lie. Yes, not be lie.
You say?
I say not be lie. May you carry on. I hear you.
Nobody they talk truth for Edo. All of them, both people with their do, people with their abroad, all of them they talk lies. And Edo, if you ask a person and say, which side you belong to? Because we get southeast, southwest, yeah. south. Okay, now if that country one court, which side Edo belong to? They'll say they don't know. They'll say they be Midwest. Midwest. I mean, of the Midwest. Midwest, if they region.
You know the region. You know the
you don't make sense, my brother.
Yes, yes.
You see,
yes.
See what it they happen for that Edo State. Eh? If you want climb step, they don't allow you to climb, and they don't go climb. You understand my point? Why I made this statement? You see, northeast. That is what is the Igbo side?
Yes. South
the way they create their this security
network. Yes.
Okay. Now, when they create them, even Edo people, they against the security act.
Yes.
Okay, ask me, what it will affect Eastern security
with your
Edo?
Yes.
If you don't want to create, kill Edo people.
No. If you don't want to create, let others. Yes. Let others when you want to create, when they create.
Okay, the answer is no. Okay, if you ask Edo people now, say, what do Igbo people do now? They don't see anything talk. Okay, now, when they create that Eastern security for East, for East,
yeah.
Edo people they turn the upside down, I think now the Fulani estimate way they don't come down to Edo.
Yes, yeah.
They don't carry a trailer past them, come drop for Edo reserve now. You understand?
Yes.
Eastern security was created November, December.
Yes.
November 11 or somehow. Yeah. Okay, now January, February now. Esme don't start to the key people for farm for Edo now.
Yes.
Don't the apple for Ugo, apple for Odi, apple for different place. And now Edo they wake up. Okay, all those people will say they against Eastern security. What did they call stay up Edo now? How many people they call give money? Okay, go buy protection. If they protect Edo people. No one.
Nobody.
But they will come out, come tell you, say why this one will create security thing. Why this one will create? So my brother, nobody the prayer when we all the pray say make it not happen. If it happen, all those their house when they say they get, they go run live and people who they abroad here, they go lose their house, they go lose everything because the saga they see my brother.
Yes.
They cannot help. If the man will come out now, he go volunteer say he go bring 3 trillion. May protect the people. But Benin man cannot do that. Billionaire for Benin no go do. You go say these people want made. If you do all like that, you go make and get money. He want be rich man. He want get light for your house. Make your house
no get.
Make that. So now do life with that one, my brother. I don't see them for abroad. You understand? And God they punish them for abroad now. Buhari government, he don't show them for abroad. He don't deny them many things. The benefits when they benefit for abroad. Buhari don't they put stop from Nigeria. Don't they affect them? They don't they cry for abroad now. You understand?
Yeah.
Only Nigeria. Go to Italy now. Nigeria not feel postal thing. They don't stop there for that one now. And I beg they get bonus. When we say they will stay hard, they will be enter YouTube. They will pay them, pay their picking. They don't stop there now. So that's why I get that rich my brother. Nobody.
Okay, thank you very
much. Nobody. We want. That's all. Nobody.
Thank you for your contribution.
Only God.
Thank you for your contribution. I appreciate it. God bless you. Yes, my brother. You know, here waiting that my brother contribute now. Say from your side, you never see anybody because me I think say na me because me I don't look at from my own end too. It is very blow. For my own end, they very blow. I never really see. Maybe you go do. So I want to use this opportunity now to beg everybody. Make we try. Make we wake up from our slumber, especially our politicians and our traditional rule. So I get call, make I pick this call, make I hear what in one talk. Be like saying for this program. Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, my brother, good evening. Your name and where you call from?
Okay, I come from Spain. Okay. My name is Peter.
Okay, Peter, you are welcome. You want contribute? You want Chukman for this matter? Okay. Okay, I will listen to you.
Okay, I want to use this medium to beg my Edo youth. I beg, may they try. All of the day very vigilant.
Yes.
Because the things where they happen for that Edo state, and we don't know where we go. We don't know where for the come. You understand?
Yes, my brother.
See, I did watch news this afternoon. Now see where this nobody this I did forget this governor name. Where they talk say Fulani because of waiting they go home.
Bala Mohammed.
So
Bala Mohammed.
They're free to carry AK-47. I don't know whether you watch that.
I know. Yeah, now day before yesterday night talk Bala Mohammed. I be in Bauchi State governor.
Yes. So before person go open mouth talk that kind of thing come out for news, you go to say my brother, you know say they don't go far.
They don't strategize finish. Yes. I mean, why we for sad we still say we still looking like joke.
You understand me? So as I hear that news, my brother, where me should now put shit gonna worry me.
It go worry you.
Now say my brother now say we no longer save again, we don't go far. So what I want tell my do you now, I want you this media to beg all of them, make all of them, make they stay vigilant. You understand me? Yes, so make they stay vigilant. No be to decide themselves. All those countries of the thing, killing here and they make the open and go to for one side.
That one, yes.
So in fact, all the old bodies, all the old bodies, all the old all of them, make them
come together now. Yes. Now this is the time. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. That's the best thing to do now.
Yes. More find these things will be the this full announcement with our bush because the thing all too obvious. So maybe from next spot now, you see and I say food, everything will be scarce.
Yes.
Because our farmers none of them
let them go farm again.
All of them they scarce.
Yes.
You understand? Even the upper sector, our governor who said he fear.
You go know.
This is the way where you go, I don't forget the local government say go with you for years. Where is the talk? At the same time,
yes, you could
the man is talk with wisdom, they fear to talk.
Yes.
You know what touch your kind area. You know, come be like
step on toes.
So nobody be mumu again. Nobody be small picking. Everybody don't wise. You understand? So I just beg my those stay youth. None of the I mean they don't look the vigilante. None of the right stuff. I see one there's one video come for me with happen for Ubiuku for a Kenwa road. You understand?
Yes,
With
yes,
the PNS on, I say so for your B.
yes,
You understand? I
yes,
say so for your B. Maybe they all they doing like that because
yes.
they are all too much. So now do what I get to contribute. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you very much, my brother.
Thank you.
That you are very, very on point. That your two of una make sense. Una make sense, complete sense.
Yeah.
Because it's very clear, very, very clear. Edo State governor is afraid. He no one step on toes. That is the truth. It's clearly written. This one not be waiting, but they go to use this thing today. You don't need microscope to see. He's afraid. That's why if you see the way they talk with wisdom. They try to say that's why he always use the word politics. Because some of these things not be politics, to be very candid. Some of them not be politics at all. They are clear things when every naked eyes could see. But because of imposition or in situation, maybe because the South not unite. I'm sure maybe if the South governors as a PDP state have united, come together to build one force, maybe it will not be like this. But this one now, when they leave each other, maybe they do them together. If you even see the next area when I want to talk on after that, Bala and Bauchi governor and that cleric Seki Gumi statement, when they encourage their people to go all out and kill and destroy, that federal government don't get anything when they talk about them. They don't want them. They don't even talk put. They just let them fly. Now, today, I be yesterday, Meti Alana come up now. They threaten everybody, say they are ready to fight to finish. That they will give it to anybody the way they see, with the way we see. So these people don't strategize finish. Then the next thing when I want link this topic with now, I watched a video a few days ago when my governor go commission. I don't know, was it commissioning? No, not commissioning. Go unveil Edo-made products for the new business hub or something for Edo State, where he can't talk. As he want to give a speech, he made a statement that was very striking to me. That statement struck me, and up till now, I am still trying to balance it. Maybe I not easy and when I hear it clearly, but maybe I not reason and when maybe my sense not carry him the way I supposed to carry him. That's why I want everybody to please contribute to this matter when me I want break so. They're very, very critical and sensitive. But I must touch them. Because if I don't touch them, my conscience not go break me down. He made a statement, he said before he come that event that day, Northern Governors Forum chairman, that's what you're talking. Northern Governors Forum chairman, no mention the person name, nobody mention the governor name. Say he call up before he come that event place that day. They ask and say there are some videos circulating all over the media, on social media, that does this really happen? Then my governor go answer according to not talk with him answer. He only just talk say they want use and politicize the security problem. The point when I want to bring out from this thing now is that the video when he refer to, we don't talk about them here. When he refer to, when we think say, I don't know, maybe may I use the word think say they refer to when they can call and say now politics, they are politicizing it. That video, now in the governor see, the northern governor see, maybe they can't agree. That's why they now come and call my governor. And maybe my governor not talk with him in answer now. So may I not put words for him mouth. But may I just think say maybe he can't apologize to them. That's what I think he now did. Or he not can't try to deny the video. Maybe that is what his answer to the governor of the Northern Governors Forum chairman. Now, The question with me I want to ask my governor, when we lost our father to Fulani herdsmen kidnap, Dennis Abuda, did this same government or this governor call you to ask you any question about the death of that our son or our father? If they did not call you to ask you or even sympathize with you when you lost somebody like that after 30 years in America, and they collected 10 million, these same people didn't find it necessary. They did not call you for anything. They did not consult with you. They see it as one of those things. But when something now happened to their own, that is where they now feel that they will want to call and begin to ask you to explain to them. Maybe that's what they want, to explain to them so that they will maybe at that point you will now apologize. You see how human beings can be so selfish and wicked. You saw a video, it now prompt you to call the governor on that state seeking for explanation. But there are videos you have seen when they tell they kill our own people for farm everywhere. You don't call. You don't come up with anything. You don't need explanation. You don't even call to sympathize. But when you saw your own people, you now deem it necessary. For me, all these things are intimidation. Yes, mommy diaspora, we don't need to wait for our leaders anymore. We have to take power into our hands. All the youth must come together. All the youth must come together and be united to be able to fight our enemy. But that is Fulani. So that's that one me at the point I try to break out from this program today. I think it's that time maybe we forget our leaders. Because the truth is that these northerners, they have strategized to the point they want to use the opportunity when they get, especially the Fulani northerners. They want to use the opportunity when they get to create problem. And they want to use an attack to intimidate our own people, our own governor. And because our own governors are looking at their political future, so they are falling for this intimidation. They are falling for this intimidation because their political career is much more important than the life of an average Nigerian or a Duma. That is the truth of the matter. That is the situation we are now. That is the situation we find ourselves now. Because I want to encourage my governor, please don't fall for all this intimidation. Like I always say, I talk am every day here. The number one thing when Constitution bestowed on you as a governor in Nigeria, whether governor for North, governor for South, anywhere you cover, as long as you are a governor, is to protect the life and property of an average citizen of your state. It no matter whether the person is rich or whether he's poor, whether he go school or whether he not go school, whether he get anything, whether he get power or he not get power. The most important thing for you now to protect the life of everybody, every living being, and their property in your state. You are not to be answerable to any intimidation from any intimidation, answerable to any intimidation from your colleagues or from federal government. Peter Paul. I don't understand what you are saying. I don't understand, Peter Paul. Maybe you make it clearer. I don't get it. Don't be like you talk. Don't lie. That is in the writing. I don't know. I don't get the message clearly. Maybe you make it clear and make I understand what you talk with Peter Paul. So the situation where we did now courage now you need our government. You need to summon up courage to defend your people. All these things are not politics as we are claiming. They are not politics. You know, Nigeria, we are always, our action is always deceptive. Place where they never clean before for 2 years, they never dust themselves. May the year say governor they come. 24 hours or 48 hours to the day when governor they come, they go they do clean up. Eye service. Because my governor talk say, because why I use this analogy, be say, my governor talk say, in go, go. I think go not be waiting the way people they talk and not be so it be. Say it's politics. My dear governor, if you know the kind of people you rule, not only in Edo State, in Nigeria, the kind of people we are, maybe you never really go close to the grassroots. Maybe that's why you are saying so. Nigeria can clean up anything, any mess within 48 hours. When you come, you see beauty, you see everything good. Meanwhile, that place is dirty, is rotty. For 2 years, nobody don't enter there. Nigeria politicians can do those things. So don't always believe these things here because they don't clean everywhere up. Everywhere peace day the day when you go. You can't conclude say, that's so peace day everywhere for them. No. Take those things with a pinch of salt. If you are dealing with an average Nigerian politician, especially all those kind of eye service where you'll be able to read it. It happens everywhere in Nigeria, even in the churches. Somebody don't like you. You they come, they pretend they lay down, they sleep. As they come on, they tell me, say, no matter. That is the way we roll here. So I don't see much politics on all these things we are saying that it is politics. It is not politics. They are real. They are real. The federal government have agenda that we have not known. We are yet to know the agenda, but certainly there is an agenda that we don't know. So don't lose sight of that. As a smart politician, don't lose sight of that. So like that, my brother called, when he called last, just not talk and say, I still want to appeal to the Edo youth. The information when they come from Una head is another scary one. It makes us not to see that is this really problem of not of Fulani or our own issue? Because me, I'm not going to know the one when it big pass for the two problems. We should stop killing ourselves. We should stop fighting ourselves. Whether you be red, you be black, you be yellow, whatever color you are, put it together. This is time to form a rainbow color. Come together and fight the common enemy. That is the only way. Or else, at the end of the day, all of us go become slave to these people. Both you, when it is say you be lion now, you when it is say you are carrying on kill 3 people, 3 of your brother because of girlfriend, or because of waiting happen for Lagos, you can't come Benin and say that kill your brother, your so-called brother for Lagos. You can't come Benin, you can't go to kill your brother for waiting you don't know anything about. So when they are finally unveil their agenda, you go become slave to them. So this is not the time to fight ourselves at all. I think that's what they deserve now. Yes. We need it, because if you take them to police station, to army, they will defend them. Like yesterday for your state or Ogun State, they say army, we are fighting, joining them to fight the people. At all, no mercy, because they don't deserve any mercy. They don't deserve any mercy at all, because what they are doing, they are clearly supported by the federal government. Clearly supported by the federal government. No, nothing cover up. It's very clear. It's very, very clear. So we must adopt that same formula. They don't get mercy for anybody when you enter their trap. And the plan are very, very soon, the plan are to begin to raid communities and take over the communities. That is their plan. Raid communities, take it over, and plant their Sereki or their king there. Now, so that they operate. That is the modus operandi. That is the way that they operate. So, my dear youth, I watched a video of my colleague, my brother, Dada Masis, yesterday, when he talking to the men, as he's talking, he said not be children, he say men. My dear brother and colleague, I beg you, do more of that. Call the men when you know, say you know. Bring them together. For every color, bring them together to bring about peace. We don't need war. We don't need internal war within ourselves. Like Agbogun said, I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but let us not throw that thing away. Let's work. Let's use that as a yardstick to work on ourselves. We don't need war within ourselves. We have common enemy to fight. And that common enemy, we must overrun them. We must overrun them. So, my people, as soon as they watch this video, I beg make una dey like am, make una dey share am, make una dey encourage una people to subscribe to Naija Watch, so that we'll be able to reach as much people as possible. We'll be able to go as far as possible. We need those likes, we need those thumb up, so that our energy go dey boost. Now, energy booster for us. Now that one we need to take motivate ourselves. So I beg, make una not just watch, sit down, look, like am, give am thumb up. And I thank you now for everybody when they engage me, when they contribute. I need more engagement. Come up with a solution, come up with ideas to be able to come out of this crisis when we did. So because we are in a very serious situation. My brother, when he don't call, I thank you. Make call more. I'm expecting more call today. I want us to break the record of call. I think the record of calls now 3 in this program a day. So I want maybe we break out to 5 by the grace of God today. So the number when you go take call, they below there, they scroll below there. Make I write down Stella Itama. Thank you. Good evening, my sister. God bless you. Welcome to Frank Talk with Emmanuel. God bless you. So make you see the number there. Make I quote down for the purpose of those when you know see them. The number now 081 333 77470. 081 33 77470. That one be the number where you fit call. If you use and do WhatsApp call, if you use and do a WhatsApp message, if you want even call direct, you can still call direct through it. Whichever one, anyone when it is convenient for you, use and take just use and call. Is it direct call? Is it WhatsApp call or WhatsApp message? It's free. is open for communication, for conversation. So Stella, my sister, God bless you too. God bless you. God bless you for your time, for your data, for everything, for your following, for your liking that way you go do. God bless you. So make we come up with ideas on how to solve this problem. We need help. Our politicians are betraying us right now. Our politicians are more interested in their political career. And the funny thing, when they don't know that political career, that 2023 might not come. It might not come. That is the unfortunate thing. Because the rate at which when Nigeria they go, me I'm seeing 2023 very, very far. Yes, yes, ma. We need to come together as one family to be able to fight our common enemy, and they are the Fulanis. Yes, they are the Fulanis. They are our common enemies. So since our politicians, no one governize us, no one agree with us, instead they tag them as politics. Things that are very clear. Because of this problem, we lost a father who have spent over 30-something years in America. Come make it come celebrate with in people, make it come enjoy it, do and finish, now they go back. We lost them through that process. And we are still saying it's politics. What do you want to happen before we will believe saying agree? Until they move you, come out from the office, put another person there saying I be sole administrator. That's why we can't say that true with the talk. So the governor will still need your help. Make you bring this vigilante together so that they will be able to confront these people. The way they are going about the vigilante, they might not be able to confront them because they are not prepared for that kind of battle. So one way when the government go take up us, if you want to help us, now to reorganize the vigilante, build their mind. Don't dissolve it. You can never dissolve it. We need them. But just strategize, reorganize them, put them on salary scale, give them branded vehicles, give them good uniform, give them allowance, ensure their life, so that they know that they are fighting, not will just go in vain. Ensure their life. Because they are now public servants and they are taking a risk on behalf. They are using their life to risk on our behalf. This is the way to encourage them. This is the only way you can build them, make them be responsible. But the way they did now, they may not be responsible. It will be difficult for them to be responsible because they are not properly trained, they are not properly organized. Florence Idehe, thank you very much. God bless you. Welcome. I did see you here. That one another way. I agree. To an extent, I agree with you. If that's where our hope will lie, maybe we invite them. Because they don't all come from East now, and they are now abiding in Edo State. So I support you for that angle. I support you for my sister Florence Idehe. If we need to call on them, we will have to call on them. Because right now, they cannot be say one day we not go get state again. We not our heritage, they will take it away from us within a twinkle of an eye. All these things when we take a brag, the only kingdom in Africa, the only surviving, one of the few surviving kingdom in the world, one day, God forbid, if we not act fast, if we begin to see it as politics, if we begin to only see the politics in it, yeah, there may be one or two politics involved in it. Yeah, there may be, but the politics are just small. The reality, the main thing, the main problem, might big pass for inside there. So this is not the time to be intimidated, my governor. This is not the time to be afraid. I don't know what PDP is doing, why they are not taking advantage of the whole South to build a force. Everybody is just sleeping. If they are come together as a region the way Southwest do it, perhaps it would have, especially when all of them did the same, what's it called, the same political party. The whole of South governors are from PDP. So why is PDP not taking advantage of this to unite and build a force to defend their people? Why? I'm still very, very confused about it. Because I expected that after Southwest, South was supposed to be the next state to take advantage of that thing. Name it whatever they want to name it. Call it whatever they want to call it. But they suppose take advantage of that with that political party. I see this message. Yeah, you are not far from the truth. You are not far from the truth. So the only area when I don't believe, say, I believe he go out. At that ending of the night, I believe say he go out one day. He cannot continue to sleep like this. No, he cannot. He cannot continue to live in denial like this. Or else he go consume all of us together. I'm not sure he will continue to sleep like this. Let's hope that he's building his cook, like I always say, he's cooking up something, he's building something. So let's hope that. Mommy Diaspora, you are not far from this. You are very, very correct. That is one major problem we have. Because their family are not here. So if anything happens, they have the capacity to take off and leave us in this problem. They have the capacity. 1 hour, 2 hours, they are out of Nigeria. So they are not directly affected. So because they are not directly affected, I talk and reach a level just like, yes, because they're not directly involved, affected. So that's why they are seeing it as politics. That is why they are seeing it as politics, because they are not directly involved. The few of them when you say that they do farm, now people they employ, and most likely now even the answer people they employ, till they do the farm. They are not doing it with their children. They are not doing it with their family. So they are not bothered. That's why they show more concern. They show more concern in the survival of their political career than really facing the real problem that we help the generality of the people. Oh, NEPA don't come again. I bet me all my Sorry for that NEPA interruption. We're back, and so they are not much concerned about what affect us. They are much more concerned about what thing will benefit them. So I totally agree with you, my mommy diaspora, for that point when you make. So the only option when we get now to find a way to galvanize our youth, to reorientate our youth from this bad blood, internal bad blood when they kill themselves. So that is the only option left for us. That is the only option left for us. So I beg the youth to please reconsider their position and their ways, their thinking, so that they will be able to do the right thing. To do the right thing. So my brother Yamato make a video yesterday. He touched on something where we don't see talk on before, and he makes some clarification that I was so happy about. And I said, okay, let me talk a little bit about in point when he say Obaseki decision to give out grazing land to the Fulani is questionable, is worrisome. Hey, that's the right word when he used. And he asked some questions that I feel that, yes, me that day I talk, say, I will welcome grazing. The point I was making, I did not say make it give camp to people. The grazing land that I'm talking about is waiting instead they talk. We all agreed for one thing. Grazing land that will involve business-oriented mind. Grazing land that will be like, you build it, you put all the facilities, the security, then let that area be their limit where everything cattle business. That is the grazing land I'm talking about. And if let's even do that to the point that nobody sleep there. By 7 o'clock, 7:30, everybody leave, go to your home, and everybody walking there will have home address where they trace you to. Not anybody, any dick and Harry just go bring trailer they bring cattle. 20 people, boys go just park put, they go just enter that place, become their house, they go build camp. No, I will never support that kind of grazing land. That one Aruga, that one not be grazing land. The one when me I talk now, the one when he be say, he go be. Now I don't think government go even day in charge. It's going to be like a market where they pay revenue, they pay ticket every day, depending on the amount of business where they bring in. Then they will now have another marketing department when you go to source for their food from farmers. They're going to buy. Because if you want to come buy my own leaf to go feed your cow, if you want to use them, you have to pay for it. You have to pay for it. Because when I'm coming to you eat cow meat, I buy. You are not going to give me free. You are not going to give me free. I am going to buy. So you cannot come and use your own account to feed. So those are the things that should be abolished. No grazing of cattle anywhere outside that area. They go even go to buy the corn, buy their feeds, they come. Like Eriamato analyze them. Yes, go buy. There are farmers that will now be able cultivating their feeds. It's their business. Maybe there will even be middlemen that want to buy from the farmer, then come and sell to them. That is job opportunity. That is business opportunity for everybody. Hello, Louis. Good evening. Welcome. I see you there. You say Benin people, Benin people. I don't know which thing that one mean. No. My brother Stevie Johnson, good evening. Welcome to Frank Talk this evening. You're welcome. God bless you. So the topic when we treat this evening now, who will defend us in Edo State and Southern Nigeria? Where they try to make suggestions, make una come up with ideas, make una come up, because we are confused now. We not get leaders when they defend us. We not get, all our leaders are focused on politics, survival of their political career. That is what our leaders are more focused on. So we dey try now, make we come up with the idea how we go to defend ourselves, how we go to protect ourselves, because this matter when it dey ground, so it's a very serious matter. It's a very serious matter. Hallelujah. God help my Edo people for the hand of 4+4. We still dey talk 4+4 don't pass. So this one not be 4+4 matter ago. Those one don't pass. This one now between life and death. Now we dey so. So we must forget 4+4, hallelujah, and find a way to overcome our common enemy. So make we, my brother, make we leave 4+4 talk ba now. Only Marie na. We leave 4+4 talk ba Marie na. Then the Maria is survive here. No your way do we market ukegbe. So please, let's come up with ideas, solutions on how to talk to our youth. Make we talk them out of this fighting. I like what in the Dada Masses talk yesterday. Say they are talking to people. They are the war. Then when they talk, when they claim, say no war anywhere. I was encouraged because that one another video when he give me serious concern when I watch it yesterday until I watch Dada Masses when he come talk say he don't make calls to men and they don't agree say that's make them disregard that video. So my prayer be say make that video really know, I mean that audio make it not be true, make them really disregard and make it be say the leaders there as he talks say they are working on how to come together. So my brother Dada Masses, I encourage you, please do more of that. That is what we need now. That alliance, that agreement is what we need now. Form alliance, that is what we need to be able to overcome our enemy. Ali Louis, it's not about Obaseki go now. Obaseki go, Obaseki no go. That is not the issue now. It's not the issue. The issue we should be talking about now is how to even support Obaseki. How to take support him. Because he needs our support, he needs our prayer. So we must one way or the other leave the talk about matter alone and give him our moral and every support when he needs. That is what we should be talking about. We don't come up from talk about matter. We don't come up from make it go. Election don't go. Election don't hold. It don't go. So, my people, which way? The line they open. They cannot call. Line is open for WhatsApp call, for direct call, for WhatsApp messages. The line, the number they scroll for below there. If you see them there, they scroll. May I see it down for the purpose of people when not see them? 081 33 77 470. Now that one be the number 081 33 77. That's 77 470. So call that number. Yes, that is it. I agree with that. I agree with that, my brother. Louis, I agree with that. We should tell him to wake up. He needs to wake up. That is very correct. So he needs to wake up. He needs to wake up. So I make make it that continue in that light, in that promise when he make yesterday, say they are discussing. I encourage it, please, my brother Dada masses. Do more of that. Those are the things where we need now. Those are the things where we need now. So do less of waiting other people to talk. Whatever, whoever. Do less of those people and concentrate more on your own area of specialization. Concentrate more on your area, which is to form an alliance, to bring all the colors together, to form a unit family and fight our common enemy. Very, very important. Very, very correct. So, my brother message, Riamato, I agree with you totally. You break them down to pieces yesterday. Say, yes, these are the kind of grazing land when me I they foresee from waiting the talk. I may be wrong. Maybe say Naruga stuff in the talk, as some people they nurse the fear. I not to blame those people when they nurse that fear. Say Naruga thing they talk about. If it is about Ruga, if it is about camp, make it just give them, make they just do it there, then we not get that kind of land to give anybody. But if it's going to be business-oriented kind of market, where everybody, if you are coming from anywhere, it will be like ranch. They can even create ranch around there. Now, Pachua, you kill there, you sell there, you feed them there, you go and buy feed from outside, come and feed them there. Fine for me. That would be very beautiful. That would be very nice. That would be very, very nice. If that is what it means. But if it is to just say, give an amount, I just go, you can't control them. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. So that is for that, for my brother Eriamato Stephen position on Obaseki. So I support that position very, very well. Very, very well. Ikmonwosa Akanzua, welcome. Thank you, my brother. Did not hegemony because of his personal ambition. That is what most of our political leaders do. That is what they do in the South. You are not far from the truth. But I pray he wakes up very, very, very early. Now that it's still early, make it wake up. Make it take the bull by the horns and defend the people that he promised to defend. That is my prayer. That is my wish. I want to make, before our time don't almost go, maybe we just get less than 20 minutes now to spend for this for today's program. I want we talk a little bit on this Lekki Tollgate Malaba when it started yesterday. In fact, it started like this week when panel come up with a decision, say made them go start work for Lekki Tollgate, when they start to collect their usual 500 naira, 400 naira. The people come vex, come say they want to occupy. Another body come up, come say who brought you to occupy. Then police come arrange, federal government come threaten, they come arrange, say nothing go happen. But yesterday, now it can't really happen. The youths really tried to gather information. What we gather, yes, they tried, but they were oppressed by the government machinery. You see, the reason when I bring this matter now to just show the kind of leadership we get, to ask this question whether they practice democracy or whether not military we practice. Because the way they go, I feel like saying now military government will practice. We know they practice democracy again. Because a government that does not allow people to express themselves willingly, they don't allow people to talk, express their pain. What this government just wants is just they praise them. The way that they praise themselves, just they praise them. Even if you they die, they praise them. Now that one be the idea of this government. Now that one be the idea of this government. And that is not democracy. Democracy expects that you let people express their feeling. The Constitution guarantees the right to protest, but not violent protest. So what the police and the military are supposed to do is to protect the protesters. But in our own case, what, especially this government, what they do, that's one they even try. Now police they use. When this government came into place around 2017, they started using talk. So when peaceful protesters are protesting, they will use talk to come and create problem. So that to kill a dog, give a name, bad name before you kill it. To give a dog bad name before you kill it. That is the extent. And yesterday, I thank God said they don't concourse use talk, they use police. And the police, you know, as we they do our thing, they molest, they dehumanize, they abuse these people for speaking their mind. You set up a panel to investigate issues surrounding brutality and Lekki Tollgate, where we lost a lot of people. Some of them are still in the hospitals, suffering till tomorrow. No result come out of it. You have not concluded. Even the military, when you invite, they did not come on 3-4 occasions. The military did not come. They back out of the panel. Up till now, they not come, and you know if you do anything about it. So the only thing you not thought of doing is to say Lekki Tollgate go and LCC go and be collecting your money. So automatically, when that one starts, that is the end of the panel. Nothing will come out of it again. Yeah, my brother Stephen Johnson. That's the big question. I don't know what happened. For me, that area is the best place for them. Let's look for if they might even relocate them from that Aduwa ourselves, take them far inside the bush, give them build a market, cattle market, big one. That is the only place there will be cattle business. Restrict them there. If they want to maintain Aduwa, fine. But let it be the business does not go beyond that area. The business should not go beyond that area. So by the time you leave that area to anywhere, the law will catch up. So the House of Assembly is supposed to come up with a law that will protect that will stop them from moving around. So put a proper security there, no camp there, no Sereki there. They can have an association like every other market. Say association where anybody can contest, whether you, as long as you are into the business with them, whether you be Bilima, you be Ansama, you can contest. If they win, you win. So that is the highest that should happen. Not one Sereki, not one Afar. That's another idea from you, Ikpawosa Akezwa. The cows should remain in the north. So maybe they will not be, they'll slaughter it, the brick to start. We buy. That's another way to it, to stop all these things. But the truth is that it's not like these people don't know what to do. Let's not think that these people don't know what to do. We know how to solve this problem if we want to solve it. But because the government have an agenda to carry out, so they don't want to solve it. Because that's the only way they go fit to push their agenda. So that is the reason they are dilly-dallying, playing all this game. They know how to go about these things. They will know how to cure these things. We know how to solve it, but they don't want to solve it. So I just pray we'll be able to manage it like this. When they obey their agenda in the next 1 year, I'm sure in the next 1 or 2 years, they will be able to, no, it's not going to reach 2 years again. Between now a year and 6 months, they will obey, we will know their agenda clearly. Yes. Until we are able to do something that will make the people have voice. That the constitution will be the ultimate thing, not because this person is a president, not because this person is related to governor. Until we are able to come up with those kind of system, we may not be able to leave this situation we are. So I totally agree with you, Mommy Diaspora. Because that's a major problem. We have constitution on paper, but we don't practice any part of them. That is why you will go and stop people from protesting instead of you to go and protect them from hoodlums. That is what constitution said they should do. Protect protesters from hoodlums. But instead, they will be the one to even sponsor hoodlums, back the hoodlum to attack the protesters. Tomorrow you go and sue them, you say you are charging them for terrorism and treason. So that's exactly what happened. We all know that it was all over since yesterday that they arrested 40 people. One of them, the most popular among them, was this our brother where they do comedy, where they call him Macroni. That was the most popular among them. But information reaching us say they don't release them yesterday evening. They grant them pay yesterday. I don't even see video of Macroni when they speak after the release. So thank God say they don't still delay all these ones unnecessarily. Thank God. But a system, we say we dey practice democracy, but we not let democracy take place. We're not making it a government of few selected people, a government of the wicked, government of the heartless, government of oppression. That is, it seems that is what we practice. No more democracy, government of the people, for the people, by the people. No. We thought it was bad during PDP, but now we now know better. We now know the better that PDP, they are next to God. I thought it was bad during PDP. Let me make that confession today. But today, I don't know that PDP, after God, now PDP now the best party. No, he never compensate them. He only promise and I never compare. I'm not sure say he never give out land now. He never give out. We never even know it. Like you only talk say if once and you are the response to. He only talk say he go give out land. He never give out land. We never see the land. We never even know in plan whether I want to give them out. We all get our own plan on how the land should be, how the grazing land should be. But if you fall short of waiting, we believe say is the best. That's why we are coming up every day to analyze, to criticize, to adjust, to make our own opinion, make our own suggestions so that he go know. Because then they look at these things. Maybe they will still take 1 or 2 points. As you don't talk and say you don't like him, that's why me I want to put and make it see and say, yes, if Momosa I say you don't like him, he don't want grazing, he don't want make even make them leave the cow for not, make them the kill for that side, they bring them from there, make we buy if we need them. Yes, I agree. We have never had a very good democracy. But when you now compare, see where I'm coming from. I agree. We have never had democracy. You are very, very correct, Dan. We have never had democracy. But when you put 2 things for granted, they can say choose one. When you put PDP and APC together, that is why I say PDP are better. PDP we didn't really do well for us. They have opportunity of building this nation democratically, but they did it. Obasanjo had the biggest chance to build this nation democratically, but he was selfish about it. So that plant when Obasanjo built between 99 and 27 is what we are suffering today. I agree. But my point is, when you put at least when two things they grant, you go know the one when it's still better pass. Now you still compare, okay, between PDP. That's why I say PDP better. So I don't understand you. Which one be the in between the line? Which one be in between the line? I don't understand. I don't understand you. I don't understand the in between the line when you talk about. So please, I agree that PDP had a chance. We never really get proper democracy. But when you compare Obaseki, I mean, when you compare PDP and APC, for me, I think Obaseki, I mean, sorry, APC, PDP is quite better than, because of the oppression. PDP regime, people protest now. We see how people, they go Jota, they go everywhere, they protest now. People, they protest now. But here now, they don't agree. Even the president in 2011 led a protest. 2013 or thereabout again or 14, he led a protest. He led a protest. So the first say two of them na necessary evil. I be do I don't know what I still prefer to choose I'm not aware. I told you that I'm not aware. I'm not aware that he has compensated anybody. Nobody you talk and say don't compensate victims of a harassment attack. I don't know. I never see where he compensates. Maybe you know. That's why I don't want arguing with you. I don't want discussing with you. Maybe you know. Me, I don't see where he don't compensate. The only one when me know is say he go give land to grazing land. He go give grazing land for Fulani harassment. Now that one know. Say compensate victims. I don't know. I don't want to argue with you because I don't know. Maybe you get where you see him. Me, I know they like take things personal. So maybe you get where you see him. We have militaryocracy, as we say in Edo, a snake has no good children. Edo people need to protect themselves. Okay, Sam, no problem. We have never really had democracy. Yes, I agree with you. We have never really had democracy. What we had is just militaryocracy, favorocracy, corruptocracy. Those are the things. Just that I just try to compare the two of them. Or if you think no need to compare, I don't have problem with you. Ken, Abu, the population of Fulanis all over Edo State is unmovable. Population of Fulanis all over Edo State is unmovable. We not really say make them move, but the one when you want do good thing, make it do. The one when you don't want do good thing, now those one we say make them take care of. We can come up with law to take care of them. Now those one we there after. If you are there to do legitimate business, do your things right, you don't want cause confusion, no problem. We live together. But if it is to not create problem, come they rape our brothers, rape our sisters, kill our fathers, kill farmers, collect money unnecessarily. Person go work for money, you can't collect them from her. Now those one me, now those one we they ask. Those one we they ask. Well, I don't know. I cannot substantiate that. I not deal with them. I not deal whether they plan out. But my appeal now to all politicians, whether for PDP, APC, may they come together this time around to fight our common enemy. Now that one matter to me. That is what me after. I don't know who they with Fulani, who set up Fulani, who start them, who not start them. I don't know. I don't know. But let us come together and fight our common enemy. So the line is still open. You can call. I expect you to start liking, like the video, share it, make it go viral, encourage your people to subscribe to Naija Watch so that we'll be able to reach as much people as possible. So call with the line. Yes, yeah, very correct, Henry. Very, very correct. Very, very correct. You go and rent houses and stay like normal human being, not stay inside the bush, not stay inside inside the forest. No, I give you top up for that one. You said it very, very correct. So my people, you see where we did now. Common protest now. People cannot protest. You cannot voice. They are even threatening to block down social media right now, YouTube or Facebook or they threaten now. Even they voice today, like Mohammed say, because of this Tollgate saga when he want come up, they are monitoring social media platform seriously, that they will still come up with a decision on them. That was what Lai Mohammed said on Friday. So they are monitoring social media. The same people that are monitoring social media that are going against peaceful protesters are going about begging Boko Haram, Fulani Esme, bandits of all types to come and join Nigeria military. Is that not an irony? Is that not? Does that not tell you where we they go as a people? Mr. Rock. I like this idea. I like her. Very correct. Correct, ma. Correct, ma. Because they don't get mercy. So you don't need to get mercy with them. No, they don't deserve any mercy because then they don't get. Yes, ma. That's a very good advice. We must forget APC, PDP for now and come together as one to defend our land and our people. I can't add to defend our heritage. We have a very strong heritage to defend. Otherwise, we will lose it. This heritage, when we take the bragados, when we take the buga for outside the door, if me and they talk now, say I be Edo. About Bini, those ones, they get culture, their culture, they know they shake. That is what they say. Though there are other parts side of it, but I enjoy the aura of that culture. These people will just come and bring them down within space of 1 year if we are not careful. So that's why we need to protect it. That is why we need to guide it jealously. So the government that cannot go after Boko Haram, that cannot go after criminals, that cannot even use common executive order to declare stop to this Fulani herdsmen. That they pamper Esme, that they beg them, that they beg Boko Haram, they can't join Nigeria military. Yet, that same government is going about arresting, oppressing peaceful protesters that voted for you. An unfortunate thing is that even this Fulani now go talk sometimes say they are not Nigerians. When it's convenient for them, they will not come and tell us that they are not Nigerians. But you are using them to oppress, to kill real Nigerians. Is that not an irony? Is that not a shame? So these are the things when it's supposed to point to our politicians. Maybe that they think, say, I think one of the things when the politicians they think, they say, when they take over 2019, maybe now they will come regard themselves. Now that one be the story when some of them they talk, say that's why they are not talking. They want to take over power first. When they not take over power, then they will not act. Allah, you not go do anything. You not go do nothing if that's your plan. If you cannot speak for us now, you not go do nothing. This is the time to speak for us. This is the time to defend us. This is the time to help us. Yes, I agree with you, Mr. Rock. Anyone in Nigeria who know what one day protection is all about, guys, charm yourself because the rain is about to rain harder before the explosion of the thunder. It's going to rain harder. Very, very correct. So we need to prepare. We need to guide ourselves. We need the effort. We need the government to help us. The federal government is no. So we are only begging our own now, which is the state governor. Now only thing we feel beg. The federal government, those ones, they are planning it. Now then they support the entire thing. Now then they support the idea. Now then would they ask them. Now then would they prepare them. So you can go all out for peaceful protesters, but you cannot go all out for criminals. Every day you are sending delegates, going about, different governors are begging bandits, paying them ransom, compensating them, begging them every day. But the peaceful one that are stating they are waiting, they want, that are stating it, yet you not send them. You no want to see them. What you want now for them to sing your praises. Sing your praises. Now you want. Anyway, we thank God. We will overcome. 2003, like I will always say, 2023 may not come. 2023 is very, very, very far from now. Very, very, very far. Very, very, very far. So for you, when they think, say, you are preparing for 2023, it go tough, oh. It go tough. You must prepare the ground now so that you go benefit from 2023. If you not prepare the ground, if you not do well, if you not correct all these errors, there may be no 2023 at all politically. That is the way I see it. So our time is fast spent. I want to say a very big thank you to you for joining this edition of Frank Talk. It's been very engaging. It's been very entertaining. It's been very educative. I have learned a lot. I have learned from your contribution, and I hope you have learned from my own too. So we'll call it a day in the next few minutes, 1 or 2 minutes. I want beg una make una please una help share this video, give it a viral status, make it go everywhere. Share am, encourage your people to join, to subscribe to Naija Watch, so that we'll be able to reach as much people as possible. We love you, and we know that you love us. So it's only love that will make you spend your time, your data, to sit down and begin to watch us, begin to make comments, begin to encourage us, begin to like our videos. It's only love. So I want to say a very big thank you to every one of you for today. And hopefully by tomorrow, as the day go, you begin to follow Naija Watch, you begin to like our video, you begin to show us love. We love you, we love you, we love you so well. So let me say a very big thank you to every one of you. Prince Kenneth, I think I'm seeing you for the first time. Thank you very much. Note the governor and actions are not in the interest of his subject. You are not far from the truth. You are not far from the truth. I've not really seen, let's be fair, I've not really seen things when they really take, especially for this Fulani matter. I never really see what the governor don't do when he take, say, he favor the masses. So thank you, Prince Kenneth. Thank you very much. Mr. Rock. To put an end to Thomas' destiny, but cannot defend their state with their native remote again. Fulani men sharp. Oh God. Mr. Rock, thank you so much. God bless you. Mr. Rock, thank you. Mommy Diaspora, God bless you, ma. God bless you, ma. Harry Oka, God bless you. Ikmomosa, God bless you. Thank you so much. Ken Osamuyime Abu, thank you so much. Damn, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. God bless you for your time. For your time, I appreciate every one of you. Stevie Johnson, God bless you. I appreciate you. Bobby Otabo, thank you. Ali Lewis, thank you so much. Florence Den, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Every one of you, thank you. God bless you. I appreciate you. I don't take your time lightly at all. Stella, thank you, thank you, thank you. To Peter Paul, thank you so much. Thank you so much. God bless every one of you. I don't know. The matter is just a clear game because Obaseki is aware about who is in Asoro. I don't know what you use that one to do, but anyway, I thank you so much. God bless you. Do have a nice day. Hopefully, same time next week we will meet again. Thank you very much. God bless you for your time. God bless you for your time, for everything you are putting for the purpose of this program. I say thank you. Have a blessed night and do have a pleasant week ahead of you. Good night. Ciao.